Hey, good morning, graceful butterfly. Good morning. Hello, everybody. Happy hump day. Happy hump day. The Humpty dance is your chance. Do the hump. Oh, to me, baby. Good morning, you guys. Grab your coffee. Get your cereal, your bitch flakes. Get your bitch flakes poured. Some coffee on those bitch flakes. Don't let anyone piss on your bitch flakes this morning. Good morning, you guys. Come on in. Yes, I'm sassy. You wouldn't have me any other way. Hey, KC. Hey, girl. Hey, girl, hey. Oh my God, what a morning it's already started out to be. I was ready to go live on time at 9 a.m. and then I got a call from my mother's new assisted living facility. They have them on lockdown because of coronavirus concerns. This panic has gone too far. I swear to God. I'm like, you know what? I don't go anywhere. I work from home. I'm single. Haven't been traveling lately. And I certainly wouldn't be traveling to any of the countries where they've got the heebie-jeebies really bad. It's ridiculous. I was supposed to go out to help my mother finish unpacking. I ordered her some new bed linens that I was going to take out to her, set up her new phone because her other one broke, and take her to go cash her pension check. And they're saying it's going to be on lockdown for another month, which is crazy. And what cracks me up is, okay, how do you know that the staff that comes in and out that works there doesn't have it? They're going to get sick. They're going to get sick. One way or the other, if it's meant to be, it happens. People need to stop freaking panicking here. Wash your damn hands. Wash your damn hands. Cover your face when you sneeze or cough. Ay, ay, ay. All right, I'm done ranting now. Hit that like button, you guys. Super chat is on. Good morning, you guys. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. The only thing you should be touching is that like button and the super chat button. Keep your phone clean. Studies have shown that studies have shown that people's cell phones are the dirtiest things because people don't wash their phones. It's like all you do is just take a Lysol wipe, clean off your screen, and then wipe it, let it sit on there for a few minutes, and then wipe it dry with a clean, soft cloth. And that's affirmation from spirit. There's somebody's car alarm going off outside. Warning, warning, warning. I don't think you guys can hear that. I can hear it, but I don't think you guys can. Yeah, money is dirty too. Why do they yeah, that's why they're called cell phones, because they carry a bunch of germ cells and viruses. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh my gosh. You can hear it too, Nisi? Yeah. So don't panic. Use common sense, people. And it's just like that with tarot. This is a general reading. Not all of the messages are going to be for everyone. Yeah, we're prisons. Yeah, we're prisons. Yeah, we're prisoners. Exactly. That's a good analogy. we are prisoners to our cell phones. I'm using mine to broadcast. I love the camera on my phone, though. It's like the best. So here we are, Wednesday mornings, coffee and kimonos. Even if you're a guy, you're probably wearing your Playboy Hugh Hefner smoking jacket this morning with your cigar and your brandy. Is it too early for cigars and brandy? You have to go to work. You got to go wake up the lion. Well, Casey, you enjoy your day at work, darling. Drag Leon's ass out of bed. All right, so as I was saying, this is a general love reading. This particular Wednesday morning reading came from my own daily habit of sitting here with my decks of cards, with my coffee, and reading for myself. And the messages started getting stronger and stronger. And so I brought these public. And it's amazing how your soul tribe resonates. Thank you for that donation to Super Chat. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, my angel. Mwah. Oh, I like the little kitty cat sticker too. Aw. Did you ever find your dog? Did Lenny Kravitz ever show up? We're still praying for no. Oh, honey. Oh, there's a possibility another family kept him. You know, somebody maybe is not being honest and returning your dog. So let's just pray that if that's the case, you have a feeling. Okay, just trust that for now, you know. If it's, like I said, he'll show up. Oh, here comes Nikita. Sorry, she's moved the camera on me here. Trying to fit her furry butt where it doesn't belong. Hang on, you guys, sorry. Yes, Nikita's here. She has to be the star of the show. You're stinky today. Why are you so stinky? Why are you stinky girl? The kitty breath. All right. So, as I was saying, general love reading for the collective. And not all the messages will be for you, but you might learn something, some life lessons here. So just, you know, keep an open mind, receive the messages, know that whatever comes out will be for everyone's highest good. Thank you for the donation. Thank you, Casey. Just remember, I don't answer any personal questions in chat. For my moderators, if you're going to copy and paste my website information for readings, make sure you get the whole thing copied and pasted. People are clicking on what you guys copy and paste in the chat, and it's not taking them anywhere. So maybe the best thing is just to direct everyone to the description box below the video and the full links for all of my contact information, my other platforms, my Patreon page, my website for booking readings, my Instagram. Feel free to follow me on Instagram. It's at Tarot by Annette. I have Patreon available for a subscriber. It's a subscriber-based service. I do members-only exclusive monthly readings and life coaching there. It's only $11.11 a month to join. They are full-length monthly readings with extra cards. Okay. Yep, I pick up collective energy. I'm a psychic medium first and foremost. I read tarot. I read all cards. I specialize in cartomancy, which is the reading of cards. I read tarot, Lenormand, oracle, regular decks of playing cards, cereal boxes. Just kidding. Yeah. I used to read the cereal box when I was a kid. And I use crystals for channeling. I have a pendulum I use when I'm channeling deceased loved ones or helping to shepherd people back to the light. If they're lost souls coming to me, trying to get back to the other side, that happens sometimes when I'm doing these readings. So anything can happen. Anything can happen. Sometimes we have orbs show up. It just depends on what's going on. So stick around. You never know what you're going to see or hear with this channel. It's truly amazing. Yeah, and that's why I don't answer personal questions in chat, because other people's energy can affect your reading. That's why I love doing private readings. And that's the only way to know for sure exactly what's happening with your situation, down to the details, is by getting a private reading, whether it's with me or the psychic medium of your choice, okay? Not all tarot readers are psychic mediums, you guys. There's a big difference. Anybody can read cards. Anybody can learn how to read cards. Not everyone has the gift of insight. I'm clairsentient, clairvoyant, and clairaudient. So I feel, see, smell, I hear. Yeah. All right. Yes, thank you too. Someone has sent me my angels. I've got Archangel Uriel here. I thought it was Archangel Michael, but the tag on it that came said Uriel. They're both, Uriel and Michael are warrior angels. So is Gabriel. And then I've got Archangel Raphael here, the healing angel. I am a healer. By the way, if you guys are interested in any of my Blessed and Dressed 7-day devotional candles or milk and honey spiritual baths that I make myself, send me an email. I'll get you that information. I can only ship within the continental US, okay? I forgot to bring some out to show you guys, but I do have some made up. All right, so we're going to get started here. Again, this is a general love reading. I read for divine soulmates, twin flames, life partners. Definitely I'll know, if it's a karmic situation or a divine situation. Either way, they're all divine. Not everyone has a twin flame, you guys. Not everyone is called to a twin flame mission. So keep that in mind. And you can have more than one soulmate. Your kitty cat, your dog can be your soulmate. Your brother, your sister, your mom, your dad, your uncle, your best friend. Joe in the cubicle next to you at work. Yes, there is no such thing as coincidences. I believe in serendipity and synchronicity. All right, so we're going to pull some overall energy messages here. First, I'm going to pull some overall energy from this deck and then from our other deck. And here we go. I want you guys to take a deep breath, release anything that's on your mind. I want you guys to accept these messages from Spirit with an open mind and an open heart. Know that when I say someone, that can be you or the person you're dealing with or someone else in your energy. Energy can flip around, the stories can be reversed, the roles can be reversed. I'm tapping into my guardian angels and spirit guides. They are speaking through me. I am the channel. Okay, when we say channeling, I'm the channel for the messages from the other side, okay? If you guys are wondering, I am Cancer Sun, Leo Rising, and Venus, Capricorn Moon. My Neptune is in Scorpio. My true north is Taurus. My Saturn is in Aries. All right, let's see what's going on here. And I'm on the cusp of Gemini. I am on the cusp of magic. I'm magical, darling. You guys are awesome. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to all of my new subscribers. Welcome to everyone who's new to the chat. I go live 3 times a week. Okay, what do we need to know about our divine relationships, soulmates, twin flames, life partners, those who are meant to be in our lives for the next week? Well, meant to be in our lives forever, not just till next week. I'm giving you one more week, buddy. What's the energy for the next week? Buenos dias. Bonjour. Hola. Hello. All right, you guys, here we go. We're going to pull one out of the middle of the deck and then see what's on the bottom of this. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I will check. This is a newer deck. I will check the book. It's card number 28. That's 10 energy. Completion. Someone feels like they're not being heard. She's got a shell there. Someone might be sending their prayers and intentions out into the universe and feeling like they're being ignored, like spirit is not hearing them. Someone might be getting a wake-up call from spirit and they're ignoring their true path. They're not heeding the call. Someone's being called to a higher mission, a higher purpose here. I feel. I will check the book to see what the author, the artist says about this. On the bottom, you've got all is connected, realizing that we are part of one collective, And changes happening. There's autumn leaves blowing. There were changes that were happening and someone was starting to see some signs and synchronicity last fall or the autumn before, over the last couple years here. There were a lot of changes and transitions happening and realizing, so it's like connecting the dots. Someone might now be listening and seeing the synchronicities and connecting the dots here. We're going to grab the book and see what the author has here. This is 12 energy, 3 energy, alignment, mind, body, and spirit. You could be dealing with a Pisces. Card number 12 in the major arcana of the tarot is the Hanged Man. If you're dealing with a Pisces or you're a Pisces, you're starting to awaken and connect the dots and realize the connection here. Let me grab the book and see what the author says about Can You Hear Me? There's an 80s song by, I think it's Mike and the Mechanics. It's called Can You Hear Me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me running? Can you hear me calling you? It's either Mike and the Mechanics or The Fix. Okay, so can you hear me? Loneliness, a cry for help, communication. Someone's feeling lonely. And there's a seashell here. This person could be a water sign, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Someone's lonely. They're longing for communication. They're longing for this connection. A woman floats in a seashell on the big sea. She looks to the horizon as if she is waiting for someone. She is holding a trumpet in her hand, ready to blow it when the time comes. The ocean symbolizes her feelings. Vast and seemingly unknowable, it surrounds her in an endless arc. She looks lonely and deserted, but she has a way of connecting, a tool for turning passive silence into supportive communication. She just needs to raise her trumpet and call for help. That's profound. That's really deep and profound. I can definitely resonate with that message myself. Water signs especially tend to isolate themselves. We get lost, we drown in our own feelings and our own emotions, and we feel oftentimes misunderstood. We feel like we've reached out for help before and no one's been there for us. We're looking for our ride or die. We're looking for safety, security, and emotional support. And, and especially when you're called to this higher journey, especially if you're a healer or a light worker, you lose a lot of people on your path because these people are not at your same vibration. But the cool thing is you're going to call into people who are your soul tribe. You're going to connect with people who are on the same wavelength, on your same vibration. Someone feels too proud to ask for help here. Someone feels like their cries for help are not being heard. Someone is longing for this connection. I feel someone, there was a deep connection here, and somebody was not paying attention. They took it for granted, and they miss you. They miss the connection that you had. It was very, very, a deep emotional and spiritual connection. Okay. We're going to see why all is connected here again. Right, Nikita? Nikita's just all stretched out on the other end of the table in her glamour pose. Yes. She's like, "Hi, I'm Nikita. I'm single and ready to mingle. I like taking long walks to the litter box and munching on greenies." Okay. All is connected. Innovation, transformation, growth, and release. And this one says a girl sits on a tree trunk and holds leaves in her hands while others blow away in the wind. A small spider holds a few leaves together with his fine filament, even though the wind threatens to tear them apart. Don't be afraid of changes. Release your fear by letting go. Change is hard and often painful, but it is the only way to grow. You may drift, but you will never lose yourself. Life goes on and nothing ends. It is reshaped into something new by the wind. Not better or worse, but different. And in that change lies wonder and openings. Someone is open to change now. They miss this deep connection that they had. They might have been afraid of letting go of what was comfortable, what they were used to, getting out of their comfort zone. Change is good. It's growth. They're ready to let go of their comfort zone. And humble themselves and reach out here. I'm hearing the old bell telephone, reach out and touch someone. Let your fingers do the walking with the yellow pages. Yeah, they can let their fingers do the walking here. Reach out and touch someone here. All right, let's keep moving on here. Thank you for, hey, we've got 90 people in the chat room and 40 thumbs up. Please hit that like button, you guys. Thank you for the donations. If you're looking for the like button, you have to exit the chat room, and then below the video, you'll see these. You want to hit this one. Thank you. That's my instantly, makes you instantly sexy. It's like beer goggles for YouTube. That one, yes, Casey. It's like, hello, McFly, hello. Anybody there? Wake up, wake up. Thank you, my angel. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Many of you don't realize, but when you hit the like button for videos, it helps distribute the videos and helps people find their tribe, okay? Helps the videos get distributed because YouTube has really weird algorithms, and there might be other people who need these messages. Yes. I never ask for more than what I give. And I like to give. I'm a giver. I'm here for you guys, okay? I have over 700 free videos on this channel alone. But we're all in this together. We are all part of one collective. Thank you guys. Thank you for the likes, for the donations. All right. All right, let's see what's going on here. We're going to grab some messages from the fortune deck here. What can we know about love and relationships, divine partners, soulmates, twin flames for the next week? Please, Spirit, the ride or dies, people who are meant to stay in our lives for this lifetime. Oh, 2 cards came out. Imagination clouds your judgment, and revelry and indulgence. Somebody is drunk. They were drunk. They were not in their right mind. They weren't thinking clearly. They're out here acting silly. They were afraid to get out of their comfort zone. They were masking their feelings. They're gonna reach out and get help for their addictions. They're drowning themselves in liquor or drugs, masking their feelings, and they're gonna find connection. They're wanting to change. Thank you, Shariah. Thank you. They're drinking and partying has gotten them in trouble. And they're getting out of their comfort zone. They might have been involved with someone else. They're a karmic soulmate who fed into those addictions. And there's a cry for help here. Someone may actually overdose or attempt suicide, or maybe an accidental overdose, and that's their cry for help. And they might end up in rehab. For some of you out there, you might think they're out here partying and drinking and drugging, and they're really not. On the bottom, you've got the key. Locked doors can now be opened. Locked doors can now be opened. They're going to find a solution here. If they were blocked off and closed off to change or communicating with you, they're going to figure out a solution here. Right, Nikita? So that's the overall energy. You're going to find a solution here. Some of you may be moving. Picking up keys for a new place soon. I know I'm moving. I'm moving May 1st. I'm so excited. Wait till you guys see my new place. I'll give you guys like a video tour once they get settled in. It's adorable. It's in a beautiful 1920s French Italianate house. There's a lower flat. We call them flats or duplexes here in Milwaukee. I'm going to be in the upper. It is gorgeous and completely renovated. It's got the old radiators. The bathroom has mosaic tile floors, granite countertop, huge, massive soaking tub with a shower, lots of closets. It's stained glass windows. It's absolutely gorgeous, and it's in a quiet neighborhood where I grew up and went to Catholic school. Like the Catholic school and church that I attended as a kid is literally like a block away. So I'm super excited about that. So thank you guys for helping me manifest that. It dropped into my lap. My friend Scully Sati, who was on with me for the full moon reading Monday night, actually sent me the guy's info. So it happened. And like I said, all is connected here. I asked for help. I said, hey, if you see anything in your neighborhood, because a lot of the good rentals, they don't advertise. And she's like, yeah, there is a place. And then when she got home after we had coffee that day, she sent me the information, and I signed the lease and gave him the deposit right on the spot. So yeah, things happen. You have to be open to receiving. It's not exactly what I wanted, but it was perfect for me. I was looking for like a lower duplex, private landlord with a garage, laundry in the basement that wasn't coin operated. And this, like I said, this place is it's charming, and it's beautiful. All right, so let's get into our reading, you guys. I just wanted to share that with you. I get a lot of you guys get frustrated because I go off on little tangents, but it's because you guys can relate to my own personal experiences, and I think that's what sets me apart from any other reader here on YouTube is I'm approachable. I'm a human being, and I've been there, done that, and a lot of you are going through what I've been through. Or you've also experienced it, and that's what makes us connected in kindred spirits here. I'm very down to earth and approachable. I'm not, I don't let success go to my head, because I'm still growing. I've been on YouTube now, it'll be 2 years in May, but I've been doing this for 37 years. It'll be 38 years this summer. But yeah, still growing here. I like to share, you know, little tidbits of my life with you guys. You know, and any of you who've met me in person at any of my events know that I'm very down to earth and fun to be with. Once I get settled in later on this year, I will be doing more. I will be doing more traveling and events. So just stay tuned for that. Thank you. All right, so let's cut this deck. My cat is sitting here, so I'm gonna have to work around her. Make a little room here. Yes. All right, so off the bottom of the deck, Seven of Pentacles. This is a matter of divine timing, but harvest season is here. That looks pretty abundant to me. You know, take what's ready and just wait for the rest to mature. He's got a basket full, plus he's got some under his arm, and there's more that's still growing on the vine yet. Someone is wondering if all the time, energy, and everything that they've invested is going to pay off. And this is also about you reap what you sow, you know, and giving it some time. Seven energy, it's divinely guided. It's a divine challenge, and you don't stay in seven energy very long. And that's in the overall energy. So this is just a matter of divine timing. Spirit put this on hold because someone needs to get themselves together, clean up their act, get help for whatever they're dealing with, get out of their comfort zone. And it wasn't time yet. It wasn't time. But there's two pentacles. There's two pentacles in the basket here. So that's balance. Everything's going to balance out in time, okay? Just be patient. All right, what else for love, please, Spirit? Queen of Swords, air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. She's been through a battle. She is a wise counselor. This could be someone's ex. She may be widowed or divorced. In her low vibration, she is very cruel, cutting with her words, manipulative, and just nasty, just a bitch. Very cold, vengeful. In her high vibration, life has been her greatest teacher. She wants the absolute truth. She doesn't have time for anybody's bullshit, anybody's nonsense. She is open to hearing someone out, but you better not come to her with lies, any games, because she will chop someone's cojones off and have herself a nice pair of fuzzy earrings. She speaks the absolute truth, and she's very wise and quick-witted. She's a clear communicator, highly intelligent. She uses her logic and intelligence. She has everything but true love. She truly wants a deep soulmate connection, but she isn't gonna put up with anyone's nonsense. She's been through the ringer already. Five of Wands, Petty arguments, jealousy, drama, conflict, competition, games. She's cutting off the competition. She's not playing games. You don't put her in a place of competition. Someone's crazy ex may have come in and caused a bunch of drama, jealousy, petty arguments, conflict. Someone's cutting off the competition here. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What else for love? Eight of Pentacles, Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Again, working hard. Just focusing, doing your thing, turning your back towards this jealousy, drama, and competition. This is someone who's a master manifester. The work that they do, whatever they're creating, is not only going to benefit them, but it's going to benefit the collective. And it's work that they're proud of. Someone now is getting down to brass tacks here. And they're working on themselves. Now you go from the Seven of Pentacles to the Eight. Now they're willing to put in the time, energy, and effort, blood, sweat, and tears into this connection. Someone was worried about the opinions of others, and someone cut that off. They see the truth, they see right through it, and they're cutting off that crap. Someone was doing it for attention. Don't let anyone distract you from your true path, and don't worry about what everyone else is doing out here, especially if you are also a light worker, a YouTube reader, or whatever you do here. Ignore everyone else. Focus on you, focus on your mastering your craft, and the money will come, okay? Give it time. You're not going to be, people who grow too quickly, who are like an overnight sensation, burn themselves out quickly. They're like a flash in the pan. They don't have staying power. Like I said, anybody can read a deck, learn how to read cards. It doesn't mean they're a psychic medium. It doesn't mean they know astrology. It doesn't mean they know other religious philosophies. They might not know numerology. And, knowing all of that thoroughly helps when you're reading tarot, because Rider-Waite and Thoth are based on that, on other philosophies. Experience helps too. All right, on the bottom you've got thank you for the donation. Thank you. Hey, Janesville, you went to Custer? I used to live not far from Custer on 37th and Congress. And I lived on Sherman and Hour. Welcome. It looks like your name is Delane. Welcome. Knight of Pentacles. It's Shlomo. He's looking over his shoulder here, looking back. He was taking his time, about to make an offer, when it looks like something startled him or distracted him. And he's like, "Who dat? Who dat? Who dat?" Someone may have been distracted by his crazy ex, his crazy bitch ex. He was being called to a higher purpose here. He allowed revelry and indulgence with a toxic person, he or she, to distract them from their true soulmate path here. Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is the only knight that crosses the finish line. Knights represent movement and change. When dude finally shows up on the back of his old ass nag, all the I's are dotted, the T's are crossed. And it's an offer you can trust. But he's slow. He's been really, really slow. He's also been slow to come around and get his shit together and work on himself or herself. It's a man. There's a man on the card. So I'm assuming that, you're dealing with another man, whether or not you're in a same-sex relationship, or a female with very masculine energy here. They're slow. Underneath that is the moon. The Knight of Wands, our buddy Carlos Spicy Wiener, and death. There's change coming. Here they come running in now with a lot of passion. They don't know what they're running into here, but they're going to pick up the pace now. There's going to be some change. You could be dealing with someone who's a Cancer here. The moon is Cancer energy. Scorpio. They may have Scorpio in their chart, but something's been happening since last fall, which is Scorpio season. They've gone through a spiritual awakening. This could be the return of a past life soulmate or an ex that wants to resurrect something, and they're coming in with their wand in their hand. Some secrets, possibly. Coming out of the dark here, doing that shadow work. But now they're coming back emotionally solid and stable. Before they were emotionally fickle. But they're releasing this fear, releasing this. Taking a risk. They're going to make an emotional risk, take a risk with their feelings. And they want to take it slow. They want to take it slow. This is also a phase or a cycle. Nikita was like smacking me with her back paw. She's got tickly toes. Someone's going to pick up the pace here now. There's a lot of change coming. Change has been happening slowly and steadily, but now it's going to happen quickly here. It's going to be here before you know it. Don't be afraid. They're coming out of this phase of being a player. Carlos Spicy Wiener or Carla Spicy Taco, they're coming back a changed person. They're maturing. Coming out of this phase. They're always chasing after something that was elusive. Something intriguing, and it didn't go anywhere. It was an illusion. It wasn't solid. On the bottom, you've got the star. Aquarius energy. Optimism. Planetary alignment. Things are lining up. The moon and the stars are in alignment. Wishes granted. Some of you may have been doing moon magic here. Manifesting with the cycles of the moon. And remaining hopeful. Looking to the stars for answers, looking to the divine, going where you're guided, hearing the call and going where you're guided. Prophecy. gorgeous energy. All right, let's clarify these. We're going to clarify the fortune cards, and then the majors, and then the pips here. How's everyone doing so far? Thank you for the likes, the thumbs up, the super chat, donations. You guys are awesome. Thank you. All right, so why is the satyr here with the chimera? Or the chimera, I'm sorry, chimera, it's pronounced. Revelry and indulgence, imagination clouds your judgment. Somebody might have been involved in indulging in fantasies, a fake relationship that wasn't going anywhere, that was not emotionally fulfilling, that kept them stuck. Why is the chimera here with the satyr? So we might be in a fantasy role playing. They like to play dress up. Maybe they're into fur play. They got their furry pants on. They've been drunk for so long they haven't shaved their legs in a week. Look, I shaved my legs for this. You woke up at 1:30 in the morning. Where are you located? You must be like in Australia or New Zealand or something, my angel. I'm hearing Brisbane. Are you near Brisbane? Spirit was telling me Brisbane. Your guy is in Brisbane. Wow. And you're in Victoria. All right, let's see why the chimera is here with the satyr. Page of Swords. Someone here is very visual. They're very visual. They are, they're watching you. Fantasizing about you. I'm going to be very honest here. Someone is either watching your social media or they still have a bunch of pictures of you and they're, how shall we say, squeezing their sausage to your pictures. This might be a fake text-only online relationship too. They drunk text you. Some of you might be getting a drunk text from them in the next week or two. They're watching you. Carlos Spicy Wiener, I told you, he's squeezing his wand. He's in the mood for love. This guy keeps, like, someone was like blowing hot and cold here too. In and out, hot and cold. Emotionally up and down here. Why is the key here? Locked doors can now be opened. Judgment. Karma. Making a final decision here, using discernment. It's Sagittarius energy, Archangel Michael, getting a wake-up call. Looking at the past, present, future. If they were indecisive before, someone now has learned who to give their time, energy, and effort to. Knowing that not everyone deserves a second chance. Someone is hoping that you'll open up and resurrect a situation. Again, this could be the return of a past life soulmate here. You've got death, judgment. So you die, you meet your maker. And are you going to heaven or are you going to hell? If you believe in that. They've gone through the dark night of the soul and they're finishing up a spiritual awakening. This death cycle is ending. They want to resurrect something. They're going to pull a Lazarus here. They might want a second chance. You might actually end up moving in together at some point here. Figuring out a solution here and making a final decision. Waking up. If you thought this was dead, they want a second chance. But use your common sense again. Not everyone deserves a second chance. And if you keep playing with this in and out flaky person who is fake, it's not real, you're going to keep repeating the same crap over and over and over with the same person until you learn the lesson. Why is judgment here with the key? Using discernment and common sense and clear thought, being clear in your thought and using your brain is the key. They weren't thinking with their big head, they were thinking with their little head. Releasing past heartache, grief, Three of Swords. Someone who broke your heart wants a second chance. Someone was closed off to love because they hadn't let go of something that has been dead for a long time, a really old relationship that scarred them and wounded them. And they were drinking and doing drugs to deal with their grief. And they're finally releasing that. They're getting over it now. But they brought that baggage into this connection. Or you brought that baggage. Both of you probably brought that baggage. And both of you are just, just deciding to release it. Let it go and move on. This person may have been in and out of someone's life 3 times, and every time they've broken someone's heart. And they finally figured it out now that, you know what, it's just, if I let you back in, it's going to be the same bullshit again. Now, this could have been you dealing with a karmic soulmate or your divine partner dealing with their karmic. Okay? My nose is itching. That happens. All right, let's see what else we can clarify here. Why is the moon here, Cancer energy? You can't make this shit up. The moon is validated with the moon. Both of you are Cancers, or you both have heavy Cancer in your charts. someone decided just to sleep on it. Someone is just sitting in a cocoon, going through the dark night of the soul, healing. They're about to emerge a changed person. This butterfly. Sorry, there's a chunk of Nikita's cat hair. She was laying on the cards. They're coming out of this cocoon. They're changing, metamorphosis here. They're never going to be a fuzzy caterpillar. They're coming out this beautiful butterfly, spreading their wings. I've got cranes on my kimono, by the way. And if you're interested in gifting me with some more kimonos, I have a couple on my Amazon wish list. If you choose to donate that way rather than with cash. I collect kimonos. I love them. So they're on my Amazon wish list for those of you who wish to do that. But they're just sleeping on it. Some of you are just, hibernating right now, going through a cycle. Some of you are going through this just phase of, meditation, prayer, healing yourself, resting, getting more sleep at night. They're dreaming of you, Madam Butterfly. They're dreaming of you, Madam Butterfly. I found some monarch butterfly wings laying in the grass when I was walking along Lake Michigan last summer. I felt bad because the poor thing obviously met its demise with a lawnmower. But I picked up the wings and I have them sitting on an altar here in my home, along with some white feathers that appeared out of nowhere that I kept. So for me, butterflies are significant. I just love them. Our Milwaukee Public Museum has a butterfly house, which is beautiful, that you can walk through. And I have to be careful because the butterflies literally swarm me and they end up stuck in my hair and stuff. So if I go in one of those, I can't stay in very long. Why is the moon here twice? There may have been something significant with the last two lunar eclipses that we had recently in 2018 and 2019 especially. Healing and moving on. Putting your mind at rest. Moving into calmer waters. Finding emotional and mental peace here. I know for me, moving is going to be really important. While this place that I'm in now has served me over the last 4 years, it's going to put me in a better financial position. I'm going to be saving close to $5,000 a year on rent. And it's going to be a lot quieter. I'm not going to have to deal with noisy neighbors, barking dogs, and I'm going to be closer to my fellow moon goddess, soul sister, Scully Sati. We're going to live about probably 6 blocks away, less than 6 blocks away from each other. And I have another friend, Evan Christian, who's an amazing musician who also lives very close. So I'm looking forward to it. But moving this connection into calmer waters. Slowing down and not rushing into this. Taking time to heal. Healing this connection, healing yourselves, learning to love yourselves first. Why is death here, Scorpio energy? They're changing. If they were overindulging and in excess with rich food and drink, alcoholism, they're changing. They were drunk all the time. And someone called them out on it. Our Page of Swords came in with some harsh truth here. Basically told someone, you know what? You don't look good. All the overindulging is starting to show on your body. And this person is very vain. They're vain. They care about what they look like. And they're starting to realize that, you know, man boobs and a beer gut and losing their hair is not a good look for them. But this is also wishes granted. A wish that you thought was long gone. You got both wish cards here, by the way. You thought this wish would never come. It's coming. Wishes are granted. It's a resurrection of something that you wished for a long time ago, and you might have just released it and gave up on it. But it's being granted to you after someone had to change. They needed to change. Water sign energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Why is the star here on the bottom of the main deck? Three of Cups. Water sign energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This is a reunion, a celebration. You could be celebrating a wish that's granted. There's only two women on this card. Someone may have needed to release and heal. There might have been a third party situation. Someone might have wanted it both ways. They wanted two people. They may have wished for their karmic and their divine soulmate. Or they had to heal past life stuff with the karmic and their divine soulmate. But your wish is to reunite with this person, and their wish is to reunite with you too. And you're going to be celebrating here. Celebrating wishes coming true, wishes being granted. When I picked up the main deck to show you this was left on the table, Ten of Swords. The worst is over. Someone was backstabbed, hurt, and betrayed here. Someone was betrayed because what they thought they wanted just ended up betraying them. It was this person, their karmic. They thought their karmic was their person, and this person just betrayed them. It was their ex, their bitch ex. And they betrayed their true soulmate and themselves. Everyone got betrayed here. Someone was out for revenge. But now there's healing and reunion with their true soulmate, I feel. After going through a tough cycle. You can release all of this mental stress and anguish here. You're cutting yourself free from any bullshit and drama, conflict. You've worked too hard to get to where you're at. You've put in a lot of time, energy, and effort into something. Starting to connect the dots. Somebody's connecting the dots here and they're waking up and seeing something, releasing it. All right, let's clarify the small cards, the pips. How's it going, you guys? Hanging in there? These readings can be long, but I have nothing going on today. I've got all the time in the world. If you can stick around till the end, that's great. If not, I understand. You can watch the replay later. I just turned down my coffee warmer here, down to the last few sips here. You just swirl Let's get the cocoa in the bottom. I make mochas. Let's get the cocoa that sits on the bottom of the cup. All right. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here? Divine timing. Someone can't let go. They have been patient. They've been keeping themselves stuck. They've been waiting and waiting and waiting. Someone is keeping themselves stuck in mental mindfuckery here. Feeling insecure, trapped. You reap what you sow. And you're going to keep yourself stuck if you let yourself free from this. They're stuck and they're keeping you stuck. But it's the end. The end is near of all of this mental stress, anguish, these feelings of doubt, insecurity, fear, self-imposed bondage that you've kept yourself stuck in for the last 7 years. I don't like that energy. I'm going to clarify that one more time because I don't like it. That's really negative. Some of you are doing that to yourselves. Don't do that to yourselves. Ace of Cups, there's a new beginning. Both of you, there's 2 people on the Ace of Cups here, water sign energy. This needed time. But there's an outpouring of love and emotion here, a new beginning, an awakening. It just needed time and you needed to be patient. And don't doubt yourself and don't doubt. You're being given the gift of a renewal, reconciliation. You've been waiting a long time and holding on to someone wanting reconciliation, and I believe it's coming. Your wish will be granted. Look how he's looking into her eyes. Both of you want this. They can't stop thinking about you. And there were seeds planted. Seeds to this connection were planted. And they're about to, it's almost harvest time here. The month of July, it's coming. It's coming to fruition around July, possibly August. Leo season. You may hear from them or see them sooner than that, but it's going to slowly, it's going to evolve. It might take off. You guys might just, it might take off quickly. There's a lot of passion here. But there's going to have to be a healing conversation to get this connection back to what it used to be. It's going to be forever changed, but I think it's going to be stronger and better than it was before. Why is this Queen of Swords here? Knight of Swords. Someone came in. Somebody's nervous. They want to come in. They got their sword up. They want to come in really quick and talk to her, but she's got her sword down in front of her. It's just got a flick of the wrist here, and that sword can come right up. Better not stand too close, because she'll chop somebody's nuts off. Somebody's rushing in to speak some truth here. Thank you for the donations, by the way. And she's got her sword drawn. They're a little bit nervous. They're not sure if she's going to hear them out. They're conflicted about it. They've been working on it. They were conflicted. Air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Someone spoke some truth and someone didn't want to hear it. They didn't like it, but it was the truth. And now they're starting to see that, yeah, you're probably right. They got called out on their bullshit. All the drama, jealousy, games, ego stuff. Drinking, drugging, boozing. sex, drugs, rock and roll, womanizing, manizing. What do you call it? I don't know. Being a hoe, being a player. Why is the Five of Wands here? There's inner conflict. They're battling with themselves here. They don't want to fight with you. You don't want to fight with them. You have to learn how to compromise, make a decision here. They're wrestling with the decision here. But Spirit's stepping in. You've got judgment here in the overall energy. Discernment. Knowing the difference between love and lust. Knowing about loving yourself. They're wrestling with themselves, trying to make a decision here. You can't stay in this Two of Swords energy forever, because if you don't make a decision, Spirit will make the decision for you. And you're not going to like it. Someone's getting a reality check here. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? Devil. Been doing the devil's work here. Yes, there's Bible thumpers out here who say tarot is the devil's work. But somebody's been working really, really hard. They are committed to working on themselves. You committed to yourself. They were stuck in some devil energy here. And they've cut themselves free. They've cut themselves free. They're burning that bridge. They're burning it and leaving it behind. Someone came in raping, burning, and pillaging your village. Laying waste. But there's resurrection here. Burning away, releasing themselves from the bonds of addiction, obsession, fear, lust. Someone might be addicted to work. They're a workaholic, literally. How can you want true love and a relationship when all you do is work and you go home? Your lifestyle can't support a relationship. So if you want love and you want something new, you need to go out and put yourself out there and stop ignoring it. Okay? But someone now is willing to work like the devil. They've been to hell and back. Why is the devil here with the Eight of Pentacles? Saturn. Saturn is the taskmaster, the father of the universe, by the way. Saturn is moving into Aquarius here in the next couple of weeks. And a lot of karmic stuff when it comes to the seventh house of relationships. You need to look at your natal chart and see where Saturn is and where it's transiting in your chart right now. There's a lot of planetary aspects sitting in Capricorn, which is ruled by Saturn. Saturn is moving out of a 2.5-year cycle into Aquarius. So some of us who've got heavy Capricorn in our charts can take a sigh of release. However, Saturn will be retrograding back into Capricorn for about 3 months, from July, I think, into October. So it's not quite over yet, but you're going to get a breather, and then there's going to be some finishing touches put on something this fall. And commitment, I think, is coming in the fall for some of you. Why is the devil here with the Eight of Pentacles? Five of Cups, regret. They miss you. They spilled these 3 cups here. And they want to heal it. They want to reunite. They want to reconcile. They miss you. You guys did put a lot of work and energy into this connection. And they regret getting themselves in this devil energy here. Because they hurt someone badly here. And they hurt themselves. And now they want to work on it. They regret not putting the work into it to overcome this devil energy. They miss you like hell. They miss you like hell. They regret putting you through hell. Water, energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. There's still 2 cups of love here, though. They're wrestling with themselves. They feel guilty. They've been burying themselves in work to ignore their feelings of guilt, regret, sadness. They can't get you off their mind. It's weighing heavy on them. Why is this Knight of Pentacles here? Queen of Swords. They've been slow to approach you. They're afraid to approach you. But they're coming in with a real offer here. She's a high vibrational queen. Now she's got her sword down instead of up across her body. Letting her guard down. They're looking back at each other. He looks like he's going to turn that horse around and come back towards her. She's not sure if she's going to take that offer. She's got a look of... she might turn around and talk to him, see what he's offering. She's open to hearing him out. Interesting. Why is Carlos Spicy Wiener here? Carlos Spicy Taco, our Knight of Wands. 7 of Swords. Denial. Deception. They got all the... They're hiding. There's women buried here. They're hiding their skeletons. Someone was just another notch on their bedpost here. There's a bunch of lovers that they burned. They have a reputation for being a player, and they're denying it. But there's at least 3 women here that they fooled, that are buried here in their backyard. You're the Queen of Swords. They couldn't fool you. You can fool everyone else, but you can't fool me. Someone's going to take a risk. They're going to take a risk and take the initiative and go after what they're passionate, or go after who they're passionate about. They can't deny it any longer. They're going to have to take a risk here. The Knight of Wands is someone who's good-looking, adventurous. They'll take a risk. They'll go after what they're passionate about. Somebody was afraid to make a move here. He's about to bust a move here. He can't deny it anymore. It's his wish. This is very, very difficult energy that somebody's dealing with here. Really, really hard energy for you guys. It's been grueling, especially if you're called to a twin flame mission. The Divine Feminines did the work first. We've laid the groundwork. We awakened first. We started on our mission because we can't wait around for the Divine Masculines to get their shit together. They may never get their shit together. And you have to accept that and just keep moving on with your life. And if it's meant to be and they get their shit together and awaken, great. They might not awaken in this lifetime. You have to accept that and realize that, okay? They have to get their shit together. You cannot do this karmic work for them. They have to learn these lessons themselves. You need to just stop worrying about them and focus on you. And when you raise your vibration, energetically, you're going to be open to receiving this. But I do see that they're willing to put the work in. They're regretting it now. They got a rude awakening and they regret it. And the solution is at hand here. They're making a final decision here. I do see reconciliation coming here. It might start out with some drunk text. And then move slowly and then start picking up steam as we get into summer. So really, really watch what you're thinking, watch what you're saying, watch what you're doing. Make sure you have balance in your life. Make space for your divine person to come in. Like I said, if all you do is work and you're not open, your energy can't support a relationship. You need to learn how to prioritize. On the bottom of the clarifying deck, you've got the Ten of Cups, emotional bliss and fulfillment. You're happily ever after with your divine soulmate. Water energy, it's coming. It's coming. Reunion. Your wishes are going to be granted here. Your wishes are going to be granted here. If you thought it was over, it's not over. They want to reconcile. They want to come back. All right, let me grab some Lenormands here. We're going to validate this whole reading, all of these cards here with some Lennies. Thank you for the donations, you guys. Nope, there's 108 thumbs up. Your message might not have popped on the chat thread for a bit. We've got 108 thumbs up, 139 people in the chat room, and I don't know how many people are lurkers. The spies that are not in the chat room. Got some spies out there. It's coming in the air tonight. I love that song. All right, let's grab some Lenormand messages. What do we need to know about this love connection here? Do you remember that show with Chuck Woolery, Love Connection? Be back in 2 and 2. Be back in 2 and 2 here. Oh my God. Old school computer dating. All right, but you do have emotional fulfillment and happiness coming very soon. So keep doing you. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. Okay, what's going on with this divine soulmate connection? Twin flame, life partner, ride or die. Solution is coming here. Bear, this has been heavy. I said this was a heavy reading. 10 of Wands, they're dropping this baggage here. It's been burdensome. They were dealing with a burdensome, overpowering female here. someone's finances may have affected this too. Brawny and bold, here is the bear. Your financial positions, you should be aware. Spend your resources with wisdom and care. Use your power to be strong and fair. So someone's getting control over their life. They're releasing baggage, burdens, stress. You're making a financial recovery. They're making a financial recovery. Someone wants to come in and protect you. You've worked hard for this. You've worked your ass off. And don't regret the decisions that you made at the time. You did the best you could with what your circumstances were at the time. So do not have any guilt or beat yourself up over that. You know what you know, and you need to go through these experiences and learn some lessons here. But someone was dealing with a possessive, overbearing female here, mama bear. Speaking of bear, my cat is like a big hairy bear. It was tough. It was grueling. Yes, Nikita. My other one, Rhiannon, was actually in her cat tree with her tail sticking out. And normally she doesn't leave her tail out in the open. She usually has it wrapped tight around her. She's starting to open up a little bit more. So we'll see here. Good morning, Rochelle. Garden. Coming out, you're going to be coming out in public, going out to some parties. Some of you may be living near a large park or gardens. I'm going to be moving to a boulevard in an old part of Milwaukee. It's 8 of Swords. Someone, if you've been feeling stuck, trapped, you're going to be opening up and getting out. You've got a lot of opportunities here for social. This is social stuff here. The gardens entreat. The gardens entreat to a party you'll go. New friends will arrive and romance may flow. Life's to be enjoyed with nature all around. In the verdant setting, beauty and peace abound. So you guys might, like some of you might run into this person at an outdoor party, in a beer garden. You might have like a party in your backyard or a backyard party that you're both invited to and run into each other there. You're going to run into each other out in public. Okay. Could be a cafe with like a bistro, a bar with a patio outside. You might have a party and invite them. They might invite you to a party. But you're going to run into them in public during the springtime here. What else? Will you stop? This cat. What? Mama's working. I know. You get so much attention. You're such a diva. All right, what else? Lady. Here's a beautiful young lady. Okay. Card number 29. It's the Ace of Swords. There's going to be communication here. This charming woman with flowers in hand, as with the gentleman, her cards will command. The fortunes revealed once the cards have been placed unveil the fate that destiny traced. This is someone who may be young or they look young for their age. They're beautiful. This person may be a mother. And then on the bottom, you've got ring. This is commitment. There's commitment coming. You may run into someone at a friend. If you've got a friend with dark hair who's getting married, you might hear of a wedding. You both might be invited. This could be a mutual friend with dark hair who's getting married. There could be a celebration. But a commitment, some type of a social commitment or party here. Or you're going to meet someone in a social setting here. This one is number 25/7 energy. Ring to the right, your love is alive. It will be ever bright and continue to thrive. Ring to the left and troubles begin. Your heart will be cleft and filled with chagrin. On the underneath that is dog, which is a loyal friend. 10 of Cups energy. So you may, like I said, you may run into this person. You might be out with a close girlfriend and run into your divine soulmate, twin flame. You might hear that your best friend is getting married. Beautiful. All right, let's grab some advice here from this oracle deck, and then I'll grab some love messages here. Someone might find out on social media or through other friends that they were with someone who is already married. So your advice from Spirit is number 23. This is someone coming to your rescue. It's 5 energy. Okay. This can be either help is on the way or someone who feel like they need to be rescued, like a damsel in distress. They're very codependent. They expected you to save them. Savior, but this can also be rescue from Spirit. Spirit, you're, like I said at the top of the reading, can you hear me? Wondering if, anyone's going to help you. Someone might have been afraid to ask for help here. Someone might hear that you need help moving, and they're going to come help you. They're a loyal friend, and they're going to commit this time. They might have been wishy-washy, that they might have promised you to help you before, and they didn't. But now they're going to come help you. Um, 15 here, 6 energy. I have to look this one up, and because this is a newer deck too. I forgot what that one is. 6 energy, balance and healing. And then you've got number 11, which I believe this one is management. Some of you might need to speak to a financial management, but this journey, you're tired. You're like petered out here. You're exhausted. You've been doing too much by yourself here and you need help. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't feel like you have to do everything yourself. Learn how to delegate here. All right, let me see what number 15 is. How can anybody know you need help unless you open up your pie hole and ask? I wouldn't have found my new place if I didn't open up and ask Scully to keep her eye open for me, and she right away knew of a place. All right, what's 15 here? The call. Oh my God. This is crazy. You've got 2 cards with calling and someone's coming. All you got to do is call and they'll come running. I'm hearing that James Taylor song, You've Got a Friend. You just call out my name and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, fall. Hey, now all you gotta do is call. The call. Listening to Gabriel's trumpet. Heeding the call. You're meant for something more. Getting a second chance here. Resurrection, reconciliation. Forgiveness. All you gotta do is call. They'll come running, they're loyal. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Each person has a special calling, something they were born to do or be. Yours truly, yep. Not everyone heeds that call, of course. You may have been avoiding yours for years. You may have created a comfortable life that doesn't make a lot of demands on you. You're just skating by with, some of you are skating by with the bare minimum, collecting a weekly paycheck, and because it's comfortable, you're afraid to get out of your comfort zone and take a chance. Or you may be reluctant to try out your talents for the fear of failing. A true calling can't be denied, and yours is getting louder and louder. It might have to do something with your career, but it could just as easily have to do with matters of the heart or the arts or any of a million other ways you can express who you are. The light side of this card is a seed of creativity is about to burst into bloom. The dark side is something you're already doing needs more dedicated attention. Someone was on the wrong path. They were not listening to spirit. They were being called to something better. Okay. Please don't put negative comments in here. Okay. If you are feeling suicidal, please check yourself in, get some help. Okay, check yourself in to a clinic, get help, go to the emergency room. I don't want negative energy here. That's not what we're here for. You create your own reality through your thoughts, words, and actions. Okay? You're tired. Some of us who've been heeding the call, we're doing what we're supposed to be doing. We listen to spirit. We're tired. We're exhausted. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Cindy. You're tired. You need to know, you need to balance and know when to rest. Try not to do too much yourself. You know, take care of you first. You need to put yourself first and make yourself a priority. Okay. The divine comes first, divine source energy, God first. You are second. Family, loved ones third, career fourth. Okay? If you're doing what you're called to do and you love doing what you're doing, the money will come. Okay? Don't doubt yourself. Don't keep yourself stuck in your comfort zone. How are you going to know anything different unless you try? Okay? But some of you you need to learn how to manage your time better, learn how to prioritize, know who is your ride or die, know who to invest your time, energy, and effort into. And, you know, don't give your energy away to people who don't reciprocate. Okay? That goes for anything in your life. There's a new beginning of love and abundance coming here. They're going to get out of their comfort zone and give this a shot. They're going to make this relationship public too. Toxic. This connection is unhealthy. You're together out of need or habit. Release it to be free. Like I said, they were stuck in a toxic karmic situation that they bound themselves to out of habit because they were afraid to change. They were afraid of change. They were used to that. And they're releasing it. They're freeing themselves now. There was no love there. It was toxic. Sweetness. Patience is now required. Relax and enjoy the sweetness of life. Let the universe take care of the details. This is divine timing. Be patient. Fate. Fate is guiding and helping this connection. Luck is with you. This is the star energy. Luck is on your side here. Things are going to go your way. Letter. A message or contact from your love is on its way. We're seeing this again. We haven't seen this in a while. There's been no communication for a while. You're going to hear from them soon. They're going to communicate. Commitment. Your relationship moves to the next stage of love and unity. You've got ring on the bottom. And on the right of the Lenormands here, they're going to commit eventually. You may get a wedding invitation and run into this person at a wedding. On the bottom, you've got destiny point. Which path will you take? Follow your soul dreams or stay in your comfort zone? I said they're getting out of their comfort zone, and so are you. There's a lot of change coming here. They're heeding the call. Spirit is like, are you listening? Can you hear me? Spirit is like, hello, can you hear me? Bueller, Bueller. You weren't being heard. They were not hearing the call. You're not listening to the call of spirit. You're stuck in your comfort zone. They're stuck in their comfort zone. Fate is guiding this. It's meant to be, and they're going to start seeing it. I want to pull one more. One more. Self-love. Self-love is the cornerstone of sharing true love. Cherish you. Both of you need to learn to love yourselves more. This was one of the biggest karmic lessons you both needed to learn. Absolutely beautiful. Yep. So that's what I've got for you for this week's Hump Day Love Shack reading. I will be back Friday night for the Friday night quickie. I will be getting the air sign videos done through mid-March. And later this week, I'm going to be doing on my Patreon my first Teachable Moments life coaching video. So those of you who are members, watch for that. You should get it. Make sure the notifications are turned on your Patreon app so that you know when that's posted. I invite all of you to join my Patreon. It's only $11.11 a month. It's for members only. It's ad-free, full-length monthly love readings and life coaching videos. Exclusive for members only, no advertising. Okay. Thank you to all of those who've already joined Patreon. And I would recommend that if you like to watch more than one video. I don't answer personal questions in the public chat room. Please book a private reading with me. Okay. But that's what I've got for you guys for today. Feel free to follow me on Instagram at Tarot by Annette. And I'll see you again Friday night around 6 p.m. Central Time for the Friday night quickie. Enjoy the rest of your day or evening. Get some sleep. I'm going to start doing twin flame readings again because I am a divine feminine in a twin flame. So I will be doing twin flame readings. That'll be coming up too. I need to get caught up on work. I lost time with my eye surgeries and having to move my mother last week into assisted living. So I got behind on my work here. So I'm pacing myself here. I don't want to burn myself out. And whatever I get out in my own time, okay? So thank you very much. Be the love, be the light, you guys. Bye-bye.